Thierry from American Sport, and I want to show you a simple and quick little test that you can do to assess your overhead shoulder mobility. Now, as you know, shoulder mobility is essential to achieve a safe lockout so you can rest and also avoid injuries. Now, if you've got problems with the overhead shoulder mobility when you do exercise such as a snatch, a Turkish get up and so on, you'll be limited in how much weight you can put overhead. So it can be really frustrating. Now, let's look at the test. You're just gonna come to this position here. And we want to keep the hands roughly at the same distance, shoulder width apart throughout the whole exercise, okay? So now what I want you to do is feel that there's a little curvature under your lower back. You're gonna engage your abs to flatten that curve. And you probably heard that a lot during the Corona crisis. Okay, so maintaining that lower back into the ground, you know, move your shoulders a bit up and down like this, okay. And now you're gonna simply bring them overhead and see if you can touch the ground, okay? While maintaining that no space between the carpet or the floor and your lower back. Now you can easily cheat by curving here, but that's defeating the point of the exercise, okay? So if you feel that, sometimes you also feel that there's probably imbalance between one side or the other, okay? It might look like this or it might look like that. You know you've got something to work on, okay? And one of the ways that you can address this is by feeling around your pectoralis muscle, all here, yeah? And poking around until you found a really sore spot that makes you like, oh, jump like this, okay? You'll know straight away. And usually you might even feel pain radiating down the arm or up the neck or wherever, okay? So what you do is like you press on that spot, but you don't press too hard, okay? Otherwise your muscles are gonna tense up to protect. So you want to go to a point where it's uncomfortable, but not painful. And you stay on that little spot here for 8 to 10 seconds, and it should basically feel like it's melting, and you know you can apply more pressure and so on. Okay, so you just do that, and then you can vibrate the muscles. But basically the idea is to go across the fibers of the muscle and provide a little massage like this, or just apply direct pressure. Okay, other areas that you have to check out will be the latissimus dorsi, or even some of the muscles under the shoulder blade. Okay, so if you do that, you're going to find some probably some painful spots. Work on them. Try to do that before you try any kind of stretching, okay? So massaging is the best option, and then you can see if it helps the test, if it works, you know, even a little fraction, you know on the right track, and it might take you some weeks, maybe for other people it might take you a few days to be able to achieve the lockout in the proper position, okay? And these are just muscular issues. If you've got some structural issues, well, you have to talk to somebody who's more specialized about that. But in any case, it's a quick way to assess your overhead shoulder mobility for training with kettlebells or even with Indian clubs.